There is widespread agreement when it comes to the national debt and deficit spending, right? Both parties, now they'll blame each other for who's responsible for having a national debt, but both of them, at least rhetorically, will tell you that this is a disaster for the nation, right? Bad things are going to happen as a result. And what I want to do is remind you that it's always been this way. Okay, this isn't new. The rhetoric isn't new. You saw Reagan, but it goes far back in history before Ronald Reagan. This is a cartoon from a newspaper in 1937. Okay, this is when, oh my God, the national debt is 36 billion with a B, $billion, right? High as a skyscraper, taller than Mount Everest and all that kind of stuff, right? So then from 1937, move through the 1940s, financing World War II, the national debt grows, all of a sudden it's 49 billion with an expectation we're going up to 65 billion. Oh, the water's fine, don't worry, right? It's all a big joke, gloom and doom. Ronald Reagan finishes and they erect a monument in this cartoon. This is Reagan's legacy, 1.5 trillion, now with a T. And then 3 trillion. And then when Clinton leaves office, 5.7 trillion. And then it's 7.5 trillion. And then it's up to 9. And then 10. And then 13. 14, the poor child. 15, it's eating through the country. 16 trillion, the monsters are upon us. 17 trillion, the Democrats and Republicans are kicking the can down the curb. 17 trillion rolling in on our children and grandchildren. 18 trillion now so big it no longer fits on Earth. It is an interstellar problem, $18 trillion. 19 trillion, a cancer on America. 20 trillion, the Titanic, catastrophe ahead. And where we are today, gross national debt, $21 trillion. All along the way, year after year after year, the debt continues to grow. The cartoonists, the pundits, the warnings, the hysteria, it's always been with us. It's always been with us. Okay, the sky is always falling. And so what I would like this afternoon to be is essentially a form of group therapy, because we need it, okay? Because they're scaring us with these stories about how it's unpatriotic, how it's burdening the next generation, how it's dooming us to a future of higher taxes, catastrophe for the nation, right? And I want to try to lower the temperature, get us to the point where we can, at whatever age it's legal to do so, open a nice bottle of red wine, read the newspaper, see the headline, national debt is at an all-time high, and have that nice glow about us and feel at peace with the world, right? There's no reason to panic.